Good morning. It's January 28th, 2017. It's day 10 of 261 towards running of the Chicago Marathon, and it's a Saturday, which means it's a rest day, and I'm not at the gym, but I still have to go to work. But since it's a rest day, I thought I'd still provide a video, but something a bit more entertaining and informational. I might do this every Saturday, but next Saturday will definitely be different. Now, I think since part of the series of these videos should not only to keep me accountable of my training, but also to be educational or how-to. So I'm going to talk about the history of my running and how maybe you can get started based on my history. It's 2017 now, but back in 2000, a friend and I thought we'd run a marathon, but we didn't know how to train for one, nor could we decide which marathon we'd run, nor when we'd start training, so we decided to take up cycling first. Now, caveat here, I'm going to get into it in a minute, but you're going to see a lot of people run by me, and there's a reason for that. But this time I wrote out a script, and that by the time that I finished typing it and then printing it, I realized it was much longer than I thought I would take on any video. So I might have to break this video up in a couple videos, but I'll show you why I'm here in a minute. We decided to take up cycling. We heard about the ride, a charity ride. And it was either the Jack and Back or the Tour de Cure, and I'll provide links below so you can look those up and see if you're interested in cycling. I don't remember which one it was, but one of these charity rides was 75 miles out to somewhere, stay overnight, and then ride back 75 miles the next day. Now, either one of these charity rides would have been supported, meaning that they would have had food and drinks at rest areas periodically along the route. And then if your bike broke, either you couldn't keep going, a pickup truck would come pick you up, take you to the next rest stop, or take you on to the next finish line. I had a cheap mountain bike, and this friend of mine, he bought a customized road bike. And well, we trained a little bit before this first charity ride, and with us riding about 25 miles the weekend before, then we jumped right into riding 150 miles over 2 days the next weekend. And I'll cover more of that in other rides if I can get him in a video in the next couple months. Now, fast forward to fall of 2006. It's kind of why I'm here, parked here now. I walked into a store and saw a brochure for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Team in Training. They were having an informational meeting in October of 2006 at the YMCA in Cool Springs in Franklin, Tennessee. It was on a Saturday morning also. I showed up to a packed room, listened to what they had to offer, and then signed up for my first full marathon. And I wasn't a runner. I might have done one 5K before that, but there was no training for that one. I was about to become a runner. About a week or two later, everyone that had signed up to train with the LLS Team in Training met at Shelby Bottoms Park, which is where I am now. And I'll get out here. Let me show you what this is like. I don't know if you can see behind me, but all of these cars at this park are probably people that are training for the Country Music Marathon. And those people that are way down there are probably with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Team in Training. This was one of the spots that they trained at. And this was the first spot that we all got together to train at. So, we showed up at Shelby Bottoms Park, and there could have been about 100 people. We signed in saying that we were there. We met our coach, and it started running, jogging or walking, 2 miles on the first day. As fast or slow as we could, but the route was out and back for 2 miles. Then we'd meet again on the next Saturday to run another 2 miles. There are a few less people that time, which is understandable, but we all completed another 2 miles and look forward to the next weekend. During the week, we'd do our own thing at the gym, a couple days a week during the week, but then the next Saturday was 4 miles. So on my first day of training with the group was 2 miles. The next Saturday was 2 miles. This time I was running 4, and I hadn't done that before. Like I said, I may have run a 5K before, but 5K is only 3.1 miles. Well, we'd meet every Saturday for our longest run of the week, and every other Saturday we'd increase our miles by 2 miles. So we do 2 miles, then 2 miles, and then 4, and then 4, and 6, and 6, etc. Now just imagine that after 2 months, we'd be running over 8 miles after I hadn't been a runner before. We had from October of 2006 until the end of April to train for the full marathon. And a full marathon is 26.2 miles. Now that's a good amount of time, but during that 6 months, I think I peaked at 22 miles one Saturday, and then probably ran 550 miles during that period of time. It might sound easy, it might even sound unfathomable, but there are problems that occur. Pains, injuries, colds, etc. That will set you back, and it set me back, and so did a lot of other people. But I'll cover that in another Saturday video. I might even get some of my teammates and my first coach to be in one of these videos. Now, considering that I'm getting up on almost 7 minutes now, I may have to break this up. But so this may be just part 1 of part 2 and 3. It's 9:17 now. I have to go to work soon. And again, next Saturday will be a little bit different, so it probably won't be the history of me running. But I'll definitely make sure that it's in the title of what it is so you can follow along. Maybe you might not be following these every day that I'm posting them, but that maybe one day in a couple months, as I get towards October 8th, you'll binge watch and catch up. Anyway, hopefully this will be entertaining, especially as we know where we are today. Anyway, I mentioned a couple people during this. Hopefully you know who you are. Hopefully you'll comment and agree to be in my future videos. But for right now, the only shout out that I have is to my Uncle Randy. Happy birthday. Now again, it's Saturday, it's rest day. Fortunately got to go to work. But if there were any things that I missed, or any things you think that I need to cover in detail that you don't know whether I would in the next couple videos, please let me know in the comments. And please like, subscribe, and share, because that helps me with my training, these videos, and the fundraising for ALS. Again, I mentioned in a past video, what do you think about reinstating the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge? Well, I hope I get better at these videos, and let me know what you think. And talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow's a running day. Bye.